Coming up on the Sports Desk, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas in February, nope. It's National Signing Day. You'll hear more from some of the top Torrance area athletes as they decide where they'll be taking their talents this fall. Plus, we have highlights from the hardwood, the pitch, and so much more sauce. It's another jam-packed show coming at you right now. What's up, Torrance? Welcome to another week here on the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Collin Kushner. In the Twitter universe, hit me up. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. Let's start it off with Collin's Super Bowl thoughts. Cam Newton didn't do any of this, and Peyton Manning didn't do any of that. That's him gimping around the football field. The end result is Super Bowl 50, and the biggest bowl of cereal you'll ever eat, an offensive snoozer. Some people thought the game was boring. I didn't because A, I love sports, and B, because of Eli Manning's reaction when Peyton locked up his second bowl of cereal. Check it.
Manning family. Eli, Cooper in the foreground.
Eli looked really, really happy. I think that's his, darn it, my brother and I both have 2 Super Bowl rings apiece face. Too funny. On a serious note, because this is the most serious show ever, before Cam and Peyton became studs of the NFL, there was high school and then college. Once upon a time, both quarterbacks had the biggest schools in college football pining for their services. Now, this is the perfect segue from one of the best, if not the best, football players to ever come out of the Torrance area. The million-dollar monopoly question since Mique started receiving offers has been, where will he suit up in 2016? The all-purpose stud is rated the #1 linebacking prospect in the entire country. Yes, that's really good. In case you missed our YouTube special with Mique's announcement, here's a little snippet for you.
I would like to thank everybody for this opportunity. I want to thank God for giving me this blessing. And first, I also want to say, too, thankful for my family and my support system that I have here. And for the next 4 years that I'll be taking my talent to, I'll be going to UCLA.
To be honest, those schools are really top, known for winning championships and all, but I really looked at UCLA to be an opportunity to change the program. And that's what I seen at UCLA, and the guys that they have over there, I really want to help that, and I want to be something. I want to be an impact, so that's why I stuck with UCLA.
A big boom sauce congrats again to Mique. We wish you the best of luck at UCLA. Ken, can I get an 8 clap? UCLA! That was weak. I actually had a chance to chat with Mique, and I asked him, go easy on my Sun Devils. He laughed, and I guess we'll see how that works out. Remember, you can catch the full exclusive interview on YouTube. But Mr. Juarez isn't the only Torrance area athlete taking his talents to the collegiate ranks. Sevon, it's not French. Other North Saxons making their announcements official. North soccer stud Tariq Branch signing on to play at the University of the Pacific. And 6 North High softballers Alyssa Loza to Arizona State. Go Devils, Desiree Moreno, Delaware State, Shawnee Baker, University of Hawaii Hilo, Lexi Sargent, Hope International University, Lauren Sabahon, Sienna Yu, and Veronica Garcia, Spokane Falls College. Hold up, though, Torrance High also sending some athletes to the NCAA ranks. 3 Tata girls soccer players, Peyton Lebo, she'll be heading to Marymount College, Mia Ramirez to Cal State Fullerton, and Alicia Sloss to UC Davis. Alicia and Alyssa, how pumped are you?
I've gone through a lot with soccer and stuff, and it's been a long journey, and I'm so happy I've turned my dreams into a reality. I'm so thankful for my family and everyone who supported me through my decision and everything I've done, and my mom, most of all, has paid so much money for this dream to come true, and I'm just so happy that it's actually coming true.
It's always been my dream to go to a Pac-12 school, and when Arizona State gave me that opportunity to go there, I couldn't pass it up. It's been a fun process. I was fortunate enough to commit my sophomore year, but ever since then I've been working hard to try to get myself better to be prepared when I go to ASU.
Thanks, Alyssa and Alicia. Alyssa, go Devils, West and South, also getting in on the National Signing Day party. Tons of soccer talent, especially from West. On the boys' side, Ricky De Alba, he's heading to Kansas Wesleyan. On the girls' side, Caitlin Fergulia and Megan McCommissar both heading to Long Beach State. Sam Lehman to Sonoma State, and Emily Atkinson to Marymount. And down south, the Green Squad also killing it in the girls' soccer ranks. Kelsey Bozart to San Francisco State, Devin Fitzpatrick to Sonoma State, and Shelby Petty, UC Irvine. Zot, zot, zot. Congrats to everyone on signing their national letter of intent. Speaking of West girls soccer, 4 of their players will be playing on an NCAA pitch next fall. That would probably explain why they have been so dominant. The Warriors are hashtag killing it, especially when they play their rivals from up north, the Saxons. West has won 3 straight since joining the Pioneer League last year, ready to grab their brooms for the season sweep over North. West shut out North in their first meeting back in January, 3-0. North getting a quick pep talk. Let's pick it up in the second half. West up 2-0. Emily Atkinson shot on net. Ariana Armijo, 2 big saves. The Warriors are still in the lead, and then later in the second, same score, some bad luck for North here. Kayla Cannon cross. This is going to go off of North Saxon and into the back of the net. That wasn't supposed to happen. West running away in this one, up 3-0, and then a few minutes later, West still in control, showing why they're the big dogs, woof woof, in the Pioneer League. Sam Lehman up top, where Mama hides the Thin Mints. West up 4-0, and they tack on one more later on for the 5-0 dub over North. Get your brooms out, peeps. That's now West's 6th straight win over North since 2010. Out of those 6 meetings, North has managed just 1 goal. Scoreboard! West continues their hashtag killing it waves with 1-0 donut victory over Centennial. That's now 9 straight Pioneer League wins for the Warriors, dating back to the final week of the regular season just last year. What were you doing in 2007? Think about it for a second. Were you jamming out to Hey There Delilah by the Plain White Tees? Or were you giggling at Jonah Hill and Michael Cera and Superbad? Or were you wondering whether or not Barry Bonds took steroids? I was doing all 3, and maybe you were too. Both Torrance and North might have been doing the same or not. The Saxons haven't taken the season sweep over the Tatas in 9 years, according to records via maxpreps.com. This takes us back to that oh-so-magical question I just posed. What were you doing back in 2007? Think about it. North won their first duel on the pitch against Torrance this year. Deuces to Uno. Senior night at Torrance. Julian Carrillo taking a pic with some family. Aw, don't embarrass me, Mom and Dad. First half 0-0. Scoring chance for North. Handball by Amy Sosa. You can't do that. Let's take another look. The ball's going to go off of Amy Sosa's hands, and that's going to lead to a penalty kick. Ensuing PK for North. Alexis Gaffney, she's staring down the keeper. She's getting dialed in. Gaffney, goal! She beats Isabel Rojas. North goes up 1-0, and that's all they would need. The Saxons spoil the Tatas' senior night plans. The Saxons get it done. They sweep the season series with Torrance for the first time in 9 years, according to records via maxpreps.com. North outscoring Torrance 3-1 in their 2 games just this year alone. And guess what? The last time they swept the Tatas, North won up then. They outscored Torrance 4-1. We get wild here on the Sports Desk. That's what we do. Oh, the Bishop Montgomery Knights. Where do I even begin? The black and gold haven't been able to find the back of the net in 2 games until now. Jillian Miles warming up. That's what you need to do as attending. The Knights lost their first meeting with St. Joseph 3-1 earlier in the year, going for the series banana split. First half, no score. This is going to be the Aaron Atkinson show. Breakaway! Atkinson! She scores. She makes it look easy. Atkinson heating up. Bishop up 1-0. The parents are like, we like that too. And then in the second half, there would be more Atkinson. Nice move, Dipsy Doodle. She's going to kick it with her left foot because she must be ambidextrous. And of course, there's nothing like a party with all of my girls. Knights win 2-1. Bishop gets it done. They finally break through and snap that 2-game streak of scoring donuts, which means they didn't get anything. It's the Knights' first win over the Justas in their last 8 meetings. Yikes. And scoreboard in their next game. The Knights go ham sauce in St. Matthias just like they normally do. They have now scored 43 goals against the Warriors in their last 4 meetings, 21 of those a boom sauce bombs just this year. Same sports, different gender, but different results. Cathedral shuts out the Bishop boys 1-0. The Knights have now lost 7 straight to the Phantoms. It's not French. The Black and Gold have taken down Cathedral in just over 3 years on the pitch. The Warriors from out west have won their last 3 meetings over the Saxons since joining the Torrance-packed Pioneer League hundreds of days ago now. West is going for something that is impossible to do in soccer, the Grand Slam. Wait, it's impossible because Grand Slam is a baseball and tennis term. This isn't baseball or tennis, everyone. Buckle up and prepare yourselves for one of the most exhilarating soccer highlights ever, or forever ever, as Kanye West would say. Since joining the Pioneer League, West has outscored North 10-3 in their previous 3 meetings.
1, 2, 3, Texas!
First half, no score, not a lot of action in this one. Tariq Branch, no, he can't get the header to go. Some style points, though, on that follow-through. Still nothing. Then a little later on, another scoring chance, and you guessed it, it's nothing. And again, Kelvin Estrada, Igor Gasaldi off his head. Joe Arboleda gets his shot blocked. Not a lot of action in this one. Remember, I did tell you it was the most exhilarating match ever. It wasn't. 0-0, draw. Zilch, nada, nothing, donuts. I don't know if there are any more synonyms for 0. I think I'm maxed out here. See, I told you this was the most exciting game of soccer ever. West, still kings when it comes to playing the Saxons. They're now 3-0-1 in their last 4 meetings. There was so much action from that North and West game. I'm being sarcastic just to let you know. One can only imagine what the Saxons and Tatas would have in store for us as an encore performance. Tariq Branch's late game heroics back in January was a Cinderella ending, slipper and all for North. Torrance swept the season series with North last year. Now it's the opposite game. The Saxons can sweep the season series with the Tatas. To North High we go, figuratively of course. North is 1-1-1 since that OT thriller victory over the Tatas. Let's pick it up in the first half. No score. Tariq Branch, he shoots. He scores. North up 1-0. Branch, he's going to point one up to the big guy upstairs because that's what you do when you score goals in soccer. More scoring opportunities for North in the first half. Igor Gasaldi, no. And then ensuing corner. This is Igor Gasaldi. It's going to be headed on net by Joe Arboleda, but saved by the Tata goalkeeper. And then Igor Gasaldi, banana splits the D, but no, he can't get anything going. Plenty of scoring chances for North, but Torrance knocks home 3 goals in the second half for the 3-1 win over the Saxons. Torrance and North banana split the series. The Tatas back on top. They're now 3-1 against the Saxons in their last 4 meetings. Who is ready for more scores from the pitch? Me. Whoa, don't all jump at once. The Spartans down losing her 2-0. South avoids a series sweep to the Olympians. That wraps up all of your prep news from the pitch. When we come back from break, we have boys and girls highlights from the hardwood and so much more. Don't even think about getting off the couch.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Hi, this is Alyssa Loza, and you're watching the Sports Desk with Collin Kushner. Go Devils!
Thanks, Alyssa. Go Devils! Welcome to Boom Sauce Land. Don't forget to whip out your smartphones and hit me up on Twitter. That's at Collin Kushner, using the hashtag BoomSauce. North and West both have new coaches. Well, kind of. West's Neil Perlmutter is right in the middle of his first season as the main dude over in Warrior Country. North's Gary Duperon isn't. Coach Dupe was the head coach, then his son took over, and now the elder Duperon is back chilling on his throne over at North High. Both of these teams had an OT thriller just a few weeks ago. North came out on top. Their final date on the hardwood, maybe just a little bit different. North averaging just under 67 points in their last 3 wins over West. Justin Haidt making his entrance for the West Warriors. Didn't seem like he got much applause, but then again, he's at North High. Alex Brooks making his. Let's pick it up in the first quarter. North up, 4-zip. Isaiah Beyond for 3. Swish. Beyond heating up. West down by just 1. And then next offensive possession for the Warriors. Beyond all the way to the rack. And he gets that one, and he's like, you can't stop me. West up by 1 in the second. Saxon's down by 4. But J.J. Belmontes nails a 3. They're down by just 1. And then ensuing West offensive possession, Damon Holland-Sanchez nails a 3. West back up by 4. And then it'll be all West from here. Emil Digma all the way. A nice little scoop shot. He gets fouled. Ensuing free throw. He makes it. Seems like he's been practicing. And then Noah Carroll, one-handed slamma-jamma. That's a nice way to finish off a game. West wins 51-44. West finally grabs a much-needed Pioneer League dub over North. That snaps a 3-game losing streak to the Saxons since joining the pool of fun I like to call the good old Pioneer League. West, next game though, not good. The Warriors fall to Centennial 61-47. It's West's 3rd straight loss, the Apache. Torrance hasn't dropped 2 straight Pioneer League contests since, well, last year. They lost their first 2, then lost 3 straight to Loza, North, and Centennial. And yes, it was in that exact same order. If history is to be repeated, the North Saxons would walk out of their home gym with a win over Torrance. Giovanni Jackson making his entrance. He's getting a nice round of applause from the Torrance student section. The game is at North, and then the Saxons, it looks like they're copying what Torrance did just a few weeks ago. Still pretty cool, though, I'm not going to lie. Let's pick it up in the first quarter. Torrance up 5-2. North's Gabe Nakano nails the triple from the corner. North and Torrance all knotted at 5, then a few minutes later, it's a 9-7 Saxon lead. Isaiah Holmes for 3. No relation to Sherlock, by the way. Holmes and North heating up. They're up by 5, and the next Saxon offensive possession, it's going to be Isaiah Holmes again. He's going to crack the case because there's no relation to Sherlock Holmes. That doesn't make any sense, but I said it anyway. He's really feeling it. North up by 8, and then the Tartars, they're going to come back. Giovanni Jackson hits a 3. Torrance down by just 5, and then to the second, North continues to pour it on, though. Alex Yanni for 3, and then Gabe Nakano, he's going to get the ball. He's going to pull it from the corner. He nails a 3. It's just a 3 partay. And then North, they're going to get the steal. Alex Yanni, 2-handed jam. Oh, yeah, the Saxons down the Tatas, 63-52. Wow, so history repeats itself. Torrance falls to Lozinger, and then North once again. This is after starting off Pioneer League play with 6 straight dubs, everybody. The Tatas are in a nosedive spiral of 2 straight, yes, I'm going to use that L word, losses. Scoreboard, we have more boys basketball resorts from the hardwood. Lozinger down south, literally and figuratively, 75-44. Lozinger sweeps the season series with the Spartans. And to make matters even worse, this is Coach Clem and company's worst Pioneer League play start since 2009. South started 1-7 through their first 8 games that year. The Green Squad struggle bus continues rolling on. All I do is win, 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 no matter what? Wait, I can't say that right now because Bishop is coming off their first loss since March of last year. A win, and then you get to hear Collin Kushner's terrible rendition. According to Max Preps, the Knights are still ranked numero dos overall in the state of California. That's pretty good. But as Ricky Bobby would say, if you ain't first, you're last. All I do is win by DJ Khaled. We'll be making a comeback after this highlight. Why? Because the Knights have won 16 straight over St. Bernard, according to records via maxpreps.com. David Singleton, where you at, brother? Making his entrance. David Singleton, what are you going to do right here? Because you keep us guessing every single time you did something different. There's a shocker. First quarter, Knights down by 3. Ethan Thompson Jr. all the way to the rack for deuce. Thompson and the Knights down by 1. And then a few minutes later, Knights down by 2 here. David Singleton nails the 3-ball. The black and gold take the lead here, and then it would be all Bishop Montgomery because that's what they do. Jordan Shackle, the runner, high off the glass and in, and then Ethan Thompson Jr., he's going to take the ball, pull it from 3. I think he embellishes this a little bit, but they call the foul nonetheless. Ethan Thompson Jr. nails a free throw. He's been working on those. The Knights go on a 22-0 run. They cruise past St. Bernard, 77-60. make that 17 consecutive victories over the Vikes. That last loss dates all the way back to February 6, 2006. What were you doing back then? Listening to You're Beautiful by James Blunt? I was not. From there, the Knights jump all over bitter Delray League rivals Cathedral 81-41. Ouchie! Somebody call it doctor. Uh-oh, cue it up, because all I do was win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step in the building, everybody's hands go up. They are back, and just in time for the playoffs. Hey-o! Same sport, different gender. The number one. That's how many dubs in a row the Lady Knights have. Just one. It's the Holy War on the hardwood. The Knights and Saints. Who dat? St. Anthony down the Knights in their first meeting of 2016, 73-63. Kayla Kanglet making her entrance. And then, of course, we got to get pumped up before we actually play. First quarter, Knights up by 2. Kayla Padilla all the way, gets it to go, and she falls. Bishop extends her lead to 4. Final seconds of the first quarter, Bishop down by 5. Jessica Malazarte, East Coast to West Coast. West Coast is better because I'm from the West Coast. Malazarte heating up. It's a one-possession game after one. Fast forward to the third quarter, 43-34 St. Anthony. Jessica Malazarte showing off some sick moves, nails the triple. That's why she's a part of the 1,000-point club, everybody. But St. Anthony takes over from there. Tiara Scott nails the 3-ball, and then she nails the floater from the corner. Tiara Scott and St. Anthony heating up. Saints win 85-73. The Saints, not Sean Payton's team. Alice Bishop again. St. Anthony takes the season series sweep over the Knights. Scoreboard time. Bishop gets back in the dub column, though. They eke past St. Paul by just deuces, but just like all vacations, they come to a close quickly. Coach Reyes and company fall to Miracosta 70-50. The roller coaster of a season over in Night Country continues. Don't you remember those cold winter nights when Grandma and Grandpa would sit you down and tell you stories about what they did as youngsters? Those tales always start off like this. Back in my day, the same could be said for West and North on the hardwood. They have history just like Grandma and Grandpa. Combined, these two squads have 3 CIF Southern Section titles in just 3 years. To clarify for you, West has 2, North has 1. Back in 2014, before West joined the Partey of the Pioneer League, both squads met up in the CIF Southern Section semis where West won. After that loss, it's been all North. Try 3 straight regular season Pioneer League dubs. Whoop-de-doo! North is averaging just a shade under 50 during the 3-game winning streak over West. First quarter, West up by deuce. McKenna Itamoto to Madison Shigeta. High off the glass and in, but that's a 3-ball. North takes the 1-point lead. To the second quarter, Saxon's up by 3, showing off the ball movement. Megan Takata, she's gonna pull up for 3, and she nails that one. And then later on in the second, Brenna Wilson to Madison Shigeta, nice pass, and she gets the friendly roll as well, and that's always helpful in basketball. The Saxons clicking all cylinders. Then Megan Takata hits the 3 from the corner. She's on fire from 3-point land. That's her sweet spot. North up by 3 at recess. They hang on to win 55-48 over West. Hey-o! North wins again. That's now 4 straight over West since the Warriors decided to join the Pioneer League Partey just 1 year ago. Let's check out more scores from the hardwood. West is like me on the dance floor, good but inconsistent. They get their groove back with a huge 33-point dub over Centennial. From there, yes, you guessed correctly, the Warriors snagged another dub with the win over Fairmont Prep. West coming in hot, 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 like the song by Richie Valens. Remember that guy Chaz Reinhold from Wedding Crashers? I've been chatting about him a lot in the show the past few weeks. Well, he's still hanging in his mama's basement. Now when Coach Kamiyama and Coach Momahara's squads clash on the court, only one team can hang with Chaz, and lately it's been the Torrance Tatas. North is averaging 59 points in their last 3 wins over Torrance. Third quarter, North up 30-12. Brittany McPherson misses the shot, but Daleen Ta'ali'i, it's like, I got your back, girl. North extends her lead to 20, and then a few minutes later, North still up big. Kelly Ogata finds Megan Takata. She pulls up from the corner. We saw that in the last highlight. Takata killing it from 3-point land. The Saxons extend their lead up 37-14. End of the fourth, still all North. Brittany McPherson, the deep deuce. It's an 18-point lead for the Saxons, and the next offensive possession for North, Megan Takata, she's got a boom sauce. Nails that. She makes it look easy. She was lights out from three-point land all night long. North cruises 48-28. The Saxons keep rolling. Torrance, not so much. North has now won 18 straight Pioneer League matches. Now that's impressive. Give me a scoreboard. The Saxons' 7-on-game winning streak, it's not French, comes to a screeching halt to Fairfax. North has now ABC. It's easy as à deux trois to the Lions. You can thank the Jackson 5 for that if they were French. Meanwhile, down south, the Spartans fall to losing her. The Olympians take the season sweep over the Green Squad. You can call me Dr. Boom Sauce, your history professor. We have an anniversary. Yay. No, it's not my anniversary, and it's not one of those anniversaries that you cherish and want to remember. 26 years ago this month, former Morningside Star basketball player Lisa Leslie, you've probably heard of her, scored 101 points in only 16 minutes of play against, it pains me to say this, the South Spartans. The game was called at halftime because, according to an article via the LA Times, South allegedly refused to come back on the court for the second half. And you can't blame him for that. Leslie, just 4 points shy of the national record at the time, which was held by Cheryl Miller. That's LinkedIn profile worthy for show. All right, everybody, it's break time. When we come back in 30 seconds, it's the Twitter feed. Woo! Get your popcorn ready.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills.
Check.
Driver's license.
Check.
And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that. You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
You're watching the Sports Desk with Collin Kushner. Boom sauce! Boom sauce, baby!
Thank you, NT Blue Crew, for the Boom Sauce shout out. You all are amazing. Welcome back, everybody. Check out our Instagram page. That's the Sports Desk TV for cool pics, video, and some awesome filters. Take out your smartphones and start hitting me up on Twitter. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. Show me your school spirit from games all over town, and I'll get you right here on the show. Mr. Eric Wood from Bishop Montgomery, you hit me up each and every week. You the man. Let's see what you got in store for us right now. Bishop Boys basketball versus St. Bernard. There's a nice pic. Photo courtesy of Eric Wood. And then another picture in their game against Cathedral. Mr. Eric Wood, thanks for hitting me up each and every week. Hey-o! That's another show in the books. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, if you just want to say what's up or chat about sports, you can do that as well. A big thank you to everybody here at City Cable for all of their help each and every week. This show is not possible with all of your help. Take it easy, Torrance. We'll catch you next time.